When I arrived at the university halls on my first day of first year, I was petrified. It was the longest 2.5 hours I've ever spent in a car in my life. But as soon as I spoke to the girls that I was living with, I knew I'd made the right decision, and I knew everything was going to be fine because they all felt exactly the same way as I did. And that's when it really clicked that everybody was in the same position. But by that evening, people were talking to people like we'd known each other for years.
I was just awestruck by how big it was and how kind of independent it was and how mature. Just walking through on my first day, I kind of knew it was what I wanted to do. I wanted to be here on my own, studying for my degree, meeting people, making friends, enjoying everything that Leicester itself has to offer.
The teaching staff at Leicester are lovely.
It's just not about just you studying. They really care about how you're coping with studying as well.
Every student is assigned a personal tutor.
My personal tutor was brilliant, making sure that I felt at home here, which for me was really important.
It's a very strong research-led university, so the people who are writing the books are the ones who are actually teaching you.
One of my Italian lecturers is an expert on Italian women's writing, and in that course we learn from the book she's written.
I managed to get my name on a couple of academic papers last year by doing a bit of work over the summer, which is great for my own career advancement.
The campus is quite small, which makes it a really nice atmosphere.
And there's normally not a walk from one lecture to the other, even if it's just a couple of metres, that you won't bump into someone that you know and get distracted and turn up late somewhere.
I thought it's got quite a nice mix, because you get some campuses that are either really old or really modern, and Leicester's actually got a really nice mix of the both.
There's a lot of green space around here. There's also a lot of nice little plazas like in front of the library.
The library at University of Leicester is a big glass building that's in the middle of the campus.
It's got like over 1 million books.
And also, in addition to the physical books, they have access to quite a large number of online journals and e-books.
Some libraries can be quite cold, but I think our library with the cafe downstairs and the bookshop, and it's always busy, I think it's got a really nice feel to it.
There's also Victoria Park, which literally just sits on the edge of campus. So you can go and sunbathe in the summer or revise.
So we're a city campus, but a very, very compact city campus, which is what I really like about Leicester.
The Students' Union at the University of Leicester is really the heart of the campus.
On a day-to-day basis, I use the Students' Union mainly for a break between lectures.
I like to spend a lot of time here. They've got the big square with all the cushions and sofas and giant lamps.
Also, our very own restaurant, 1923.
Which is a really, really nice restaurant. You can go and get a gourmet burger and the most amazing chips you've ever eaten. I'm not even joking. The union itself, this main room, is an O2 Academy, so there's gigs all the time of actually really, really good bands, like Kasabian played here, Chase and Status have played here, Frank Turner, Cortinas, I could go on. But they also hold student nights here all the time, and you know you're going to get a good deal.
Wednesday is my favourite night, Red Leicester, cheesy night, grill music, fab time.
Clubs and societies at the University of Leicester just add something extra.
Which I think is the sort of thing that graduate recruiters are looking for. They're looking for people who have much more than just a 2-1 on a bit of paper.
They can bring extra skills that you may not develop on your course. You can join committees, which gives you that extra leadership role in taking charge of a society.
It's about finding the balance really between working really hard and also having fun, because you don't want to do too much of something and feel like you're missing out on the other.
The majority of first years, when they come to the University of Leicester, will go into Oadby Student Village. That's made up of 3 main halls.
There's catered, self-catered, ensuite, shared bathroom, a whole host of different halls to suit exactly what you want.
Beaumont, where I was in first year, is set in the Botanical Garden, so there's like fountains and there's so many quiet places for you to go and study and sit and have fun and relax.
And in the bars and in the dining halls, there's always something going on.
Such as quiz nights, karaoke evenings, comedy nights, things like that.
You're very, very close as well to the sports facilities on Manor Road, which is a gym, swimming pool, dance studios, outdoor running track.
Tennis courts, 5-a-side football cages.
There's a training rugby pitch, football pitch.
A big sports hall where you can play badminton.
So again, with the sports cars, you can go in and use them whenever you like.
Overall, I think the Student Village is the best place to be in your first year, and it gets you thrown into student life in the best way possible.
One thing I really like about Leicester is the fact that the university campus is not too far away from town. So you can always walk down after your classes at uni and you don't have to get the bus.
You've got the High Cross shopping centre, so that's got loads of shops in it.
But then you come out of High Cross into the lanes and you've got all these little old boutiques and they've got really vintage clothes in there, things that you wouldn't expect to find on general high street stores.
Leicester is also home to one of Britain's biggest and best loved markets, and they sell everything there from groceries, meat, fish, clothing, everything.
There's all student discounts, student deals, student nights, so nothing has to be expensive here. I really believe that.
But the city is just really nice place to be if you're a fan of diversity, which I hope everyone is.
So I think we have the biggest Diwali festival outside of India and the biggest Caribbean festival, second to Notting Hill. I've learnt so much about different cultures and different foods and different languages and things like that that have just really enhanced my time here.
Obviously it's a big change from college coming to university, but there is a wide variety of support available at the university.
There's study workshops, there's workshops to improve CV, there's workshops for essay writing.
If you've got potential learning difficulties, they're there on hand to help you. Exam difficulties, they're there to help you. I found my job that I'm going into next year through the career service, so definitely put them to good use.
So even though the transition was difficult, there's so many tools and supplements there for you to use that you never feel like you're on your own.
What have I learned about myself that I didn't know before? Wow, that is a big question.
I think I've definitely become a more well-rounded person.
I realised what my passions are in life through coming to university.
And I've learned as well that you can't say yes to everything. There's being busy and then there's just having no time.
I've definitely flourished. I've been allowed to take my own direction on pieces of coursework and sort of give it my perspective, my input.
And I think it really helps that you do something here that you really enjoy and you're really passionate about.
You have the chance to meet so many people and just do so much.
I'm here my last term, my last exam is in 2 weeks' time. I just don't want to leave. It goes by in a flash, and make sure you grab hold of any opportunity and sort of take the most out of university while you're here.
It's such a cliche to say that it's the best time of your life, but it really, really is.